What's up, guys? It's Shujaa here, and welcome to part 2 of this little tutorial series I'm doing on how to use SoleAIO. Mainly doing this because when I got into botting, it always helps to have a good and clear and well-explained tutorial at your hands. So yeah, without further ado, last time we looked into the tasks and how this tab works and what really you do with this task. But as you remember, a lot of times we had proxies and billing, I kept saying, we'll do that later, so that's what we're doing today. So the proxies tab, in this tab you are going to have a few choices right here, and this is the exact screen you're going to see as soon as you open Sol and you've never used it. You're going to have an unnamed group, add proxies test on. So how this works is that you want to copy and paste the proxies that you buy, paste them into add proxies. But before adding proxies, you have to create a group, and this is mainly just for a reason of just simplifying this whole process. You don't have to copy and paste the proxies, and it just makes you able to have a lot of saved proxies in your bot. A big pool of proxies you can just pick from depending on which site or what drop you're going for. So let's say, for example, I was botting let's say Foot Locker. So I would go into add group. Let's say I'd rename my group. Let's delete this one. I'd rename my group, let's say call it Foot Locker, and there was residential proxies. Foot Locker residential, and let's say I bought my proxy from Slash Proxies because that's one provider that I use. So let's say Slash. That would be my name for this what's it called, for this group. So and then how this works is that once you have that, you can add proxies. Hit this button, copy and paste your proxies right here. You see I don't have any proxies in my list, but you can paste all your proxies here, and then very conveniently you hit add, and you can also import proxies if you have them in a text file. For example, a text file like this one right here in the top right corner. Those are not proxies, but you know what I'm talking about. So this is how you add proxies, and then once you have your proxies added, you can also test them on different sites. So let me just go ahead and get a few proxies in here, and I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the 8th wonder of the world. I'm just playing, but so I just went ahead and got some proxies off of my Slash Proxies provider, off of the dashboard. So I got some foot sites, Foot Locker US proxies. So I just came in here into my bot, pasted them into the add proxies tab here, and I'm gonna hit add, and boom, you see all of your proxies are now right here, and you can just get out of that by clicking anywhere else. So all of my proxies are now in here. So these are all the proxies, the 20 proxies that I got. I just generated 20, and yeah, so now that they're here, a neat feature you can do with Sol is you can test your proxies. So let's say, as I said, I was running for foot sites, but there's no foot sites in here. I can just test them on any site anyway. So let's say these are residential, so they should work on pretty much every site. So let's say I tested out these proxies on Shopify. You can individually test each proxy to see how fast it is. Right now my internet connection is really bad where I am in my house, so they're going to be really bad speeds. Or you can hit this button right here, this green button, test all, and just obviously just tests all your proxies, so you don't have to hit it one by one, and you can see the speed for each and every one of them. See the ones that are really slow, the ones that are bad, change them, and error right now because I told you my internet connection is really bad. But that's how you can import proxies and test them in SoleAIO. So the next tab in Sol is the billing tab. This is where obviously you're gonna put in all your billing profiles, all your different credit cards, VCCs, and I have a few myself, as you can see right here. But when you open it up, you're gonna have this test profile open, which is basically just a test profile you can use on any site just to be able to run a test run. So you won't get charged or nothing, obviously. You're just going to get a payment decline. And that's how you know that everything went smooth except for the payment, because, of course, you put a fake credit card in. So this test profile is really good. I use it myself often, of course, just to test my different setups, when I'm getting ready for a job. So you can also create a new profile in Sole by hitting this new profile button. It's going to give you a empty blank profile. Obviously, this is where you add your first name, last name, address, your apartment number, whatever, city, zip code, and then this is the country. All these countries are in here, and then you see it says no states available for the United Kingdom, but let's say it was the United States. You can see you can choose your states in here. Email, phone, and then you see this little part right now, it's grayed out. I can't write anything in it. This basically this is your shipping, and this is your billing. When it's grayed out like this with this plus sign, this green plus sign, it basically means that you're using the same billing as shipping, so you don't need to fill this up again every time. Really comes in handy, but if you want to use a different billing than shipping, you can always click this little green plus. It's going to turn into a red X, and then here you can type in your different billing profile from your shipping, and then once again choose the country and all those things. Excuse me. Down here you're gonna see this unnamed profile, and this is basically where you just give your profile a name. So YouTube profile or whatever, and then on your right here you see your card information. So this is where you put in your different card info, your card number, the expiry month, the card holder name. And I'm not really sure if this is important. I don't think it is. I mean, it's a virtual credit card anyway, but yeah. So this is where you put in all your stuff, John Doe, whatever. And then your CVV. And then down here, don't forget this. It's happened to me before to set up and then forget to change this right here. You have to change this Visa, MasterCard. I don't know, actually. Yeah, anyway. So you can also set a checkout limit if you want this one card to only check out one item or up to 5, or you can just set it on no checkout limit, which is just going to check out an unlimited number of products. So there you have it, guys. This was a really quick one. Just an introduction and explaining how the proxies and billing profiles work. It's nothing very complicated. Sole's done a great job of simplifying this as much as possible. I just find it really straightforward. Again, I see a lot of people with questions regarding this in the Discord and all of these things. You shouldn't really even need this video to be able to use Sole, but at least these 2 tabs. But it always helps. So yeah. So next time, on the next episode, we're going to be looking at these 2 tabs right here, which is the settings and advanced tabs. These can get a little bit trickier. And then after that episode, I'm going to do kind of like a roundup how to cop with SoleAIO. Just a roundup of how you use it, how you set up for a drop, delays, all these different things. That video will be coming after I'm done with all the tutorials, with this little tutorial series. So yeah. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope this helped you. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. I will see it, of course, and I will respond to it. So, and if you have any suggestions, things I miss, or things you want to know, again, feel free to leave a comment. And of course, we'd really appreciate it if you like this video. That really helps the channel, And yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Shujaa at your service, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.